families of the various contestants, well wishes, good afternoon, and welcome to the official launching of the Miss MayFest Queen Show for 2023 under the theme, Back Together Again. I am your host this afternoon, Patrice Dorset. I am a former Miss MayFest winner in 2014. I also placed second runner-up in the National Miss Dominica Pageant in 2015. I've also coached the winners of the 2019 and 2020 Carnival Princess here in Dominica. So pageantry is my thing. I love it. I want to thank everyone for coming here today, and before we go further, I want to invite everyone to stand as we have the national anthem led by Ashanti Aline.
Gracious and eternal Father, we want to thank you for today. We want to thank you for bringing us here today, Heavenly Father. Lord, I pray that everything that is planned out for today goes through successfully, Heavenly Father. In your mighty and precious name we pray. Amen.
Okay, I want to say thank you again. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you again to Ashanti Aline. Ashanti is also very versed in the area of pageantry. She took part in the 2017 National Teenage Pageant and emerged first runner-up. Ashanti also has roots here in Marigot. Okay, so that was Ashanti Aline. You can put your hands together for her. She's an awesome singer. She's a lot on Q95. Right, Ashanti? Yeah. Okay. I want to welcome you all again to the Miss MayFest Queen Show launching. This year marks the 12th annual Miss MayFest Queen Show. That's right. We've been here since the beginning of MayFest, and MayFest began in 2007. So that's how long we've been in existence. Unfortunately, we missed 5 years of the Miss MayFest pageant due to damages from Hurricane Maria and the COVID-19 pandemic. We are indeed thankful for this achievement and definitely grateful to be back together again. Again, this is the theme for MayFest, Back Together Again, and it feels good. I would like to say thank you in a very special way to these 5 lovely ladies for taking this very big and bold step to participate in this year's show. I also want to say thank you to the various sponsors who came on board to assist the girls, the ladies, and the show itself. At this point, I would like to call on the President of the Marigot Development Corporation, Mr. Michael Pascal, to share some more information on the MayFest weekend activities. Put your hands together for Mr. Pascal.
Chair, and good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, Honorable Power Rep, Anthony Charles, members of the Activities Committee, sponsors, Emo News, other invited guests, contestants, especially the contestants. I want to say thanks to the contestants for stepping forward. I say the pageantry isn't easy, so I want to say thank you from the MDC for stepping forward and for joining us at MayFest 2023. MayFest 2023, back together again. It's the 13th hosting of the MayFest. Okay, 16 years since the MayFest started, and we missed 3 years, I think, due to COVID. So we've been there for the other years, okay? This year, MayFest will be from the 17th of April until the 1st of May. It's a full weekend of activities. And I want from the 27th of April to the 1st of May. Okay, it's a full weekend of activities, and I want to use this opportunity at the Queen Show, at the Queen Contestants Launch, which I also consider to be a MayFest launch, all right, to invite everyone here, invite those listening, bring your friends, your family, come to Marigot for the weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. We are a very hospitable people. You will always remember that weekend you spent in Marigot, you know, for the rest of your life. So I use this opportunity to invite everyone to join us. So we start on the, make sure I get the dates right, on the 27th of April. Okay, on that day we have one event on the calendar, which is construction of a home. That is new for MayFest this year. We felt we had to do something about some of the needs in the community, and we have taken it upon ourselves to go out there and raise some funds to assist this year one person. And we have selected Blind Warner Alfred of Roselle to be the person who we will seek to assist this year, and he will be the recipient of the first home through the MayFest program and through the MDC. And I also want to thank Emo News for that, because it was after a lot of us saw the broadcast from Emo News on one situation that we felt that something has had to be done. And so Emo News is in the middle of us making that decision to move ahead and try to assist one. Alright, so you'll be here in the next 2 weeks. We'll be coming, passing around, asking persons, you know, donate 10 blocks, donate 5 stones, donate a pound of nails. Everybody come on board, you know, to make this happen. But it's going to happen, it will happen. So that's on the 27th. On the 28th, something else I want to bring, another activity which is sort of outside of the party realm, which is the village wellness and health fair. Okay, we had it for the first time in 2019, and we bring it back again, where we'll be bringing specialist consultants in the medical field back into the community for one day to provide service to persons. So that will be on a Friday, the 28th. In the evening of the 28th, we have what we call a village bar line. Okay, this year it's a bar line with a difference, and all the bars will be located at the Fisheries Complex inside. And we will line there, we will have a good time there, we will socialize there. One of the things you see is MayFest, instead of the theme, it says back together again. So we're looking for a lot of social activities. We want people to come out, you know, to Marigot, people come out. You know, don't stay home, come out, socialize. It's been a while since we've hung out together. You know, we had all little stresses, whether it was stressing over our credit union or stressing over the politics or whatever. 3 years we haven't socialized. So come on, you know. So I want to appeal to the persons in our community and around to come out and socialize for the MayFest. So it will be on the 28th, that will be the evening event. So when your friends come in to Marigot on the 28th, All right, they will have an opportunity for the whole night to come out and socialize at the Fisheries Complex in the bar line. For bars who are interested, they should contact us, because for that night and that night only, all bars will be inside at no cost to the bars. Okay? So we want 20 bars and 20 people to just come and have a good time. So that's on the 28th, the Friday. The Saturday, the big event on Saturday will be what? Anybody remember? Okay, the big event on Saturday will be this MayFest Screen Show. Okay, this is a signature event of the MayFest. It is indeed a national event. Persons are asking me, well, you know, how come people from out of Marigot take part in the MayFest Screen Show? And I'm saying, yes, it has always been the case. It's always been from across the Northeast and sometimes from beyond that. So, you know, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the Activities Committee, and for Torrance and the crew for having stepped up, having stayed with it. And I see from what I see here, I've seen over the last couple of weeks that we are in for a great show on the 29th of April, at the Fisheries Complex for the Miss MayFest 2023. Okay, other activities on the 29th will be the West Point Invitational Sports Meet, and that will take place at Londonderry. On the 30th, we have the big event there will be the International Artist Night. That will be on the 30th, International Artist Night. Other events on that day will be the May Challenge, which is a survivor type game which happens for the community. 6 teams competing for money and, you know, solving, doing what you see on the adventure game, on adventure challenge. So that happens on the 30th, and also having the sneakers and jersey fest as a whole event. Those are the things that will be happening on the Sunday. On the Monday, we'll be having Juve in the morning, followed by the family fun day, games, events for the family. I want to invite again all family, everybody to come out and hang out, socialize, you know, do your tug of war, do your lime and spoon, watch the volleyball played, watch the netball played, watch the beach, soccer being played. Okay, so those are the events for MayFest 2023. It's a fun, full weekend. Invite your family who are out of Marigot, you know, invite those from Antigua who haven't booked us yet. And here most of Antigua will be here. So those who haven't booked yet, invite them to come, you know. Just make it a big, big weekend in the Northeast, in Marigot, and in Dominica. So that takes care of the activities for the weekend. I also want to use this opportunity to thank, you know, the many sponsors who have come on board with us to make MayFest 2023 possible. You know, their support have been tremendous. And with that support, with the support of the community, with the support of the Activities Committee and the Queen Show folks, you know, it's going to be a great weekend in Marigot as we get back together again and, you know, make strides in the development of our community. So once again, thanks for inviting me. I'm happy to be here on behalf of the MDC to make this presentation, and I'm looking forward to the show on the 29th. I haven't been to a Queen show in a long time, but come to me and I'll be there. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pascal. So as you've heard, the MayFest weekend is going to be an epic one, and you cannot miss it. So you need to pack your bags very early. We have a lot of guest houses available in Marigot. Pack your bag, we'll help you out, we'll get you accommodated, and spend the weekend with us. This coming month end, April 27th to May 1st. Pageantry plays an important role in Dominica's culture. Don't you agree? Yeah. It also aids in the upliftment and empowerment of young women. Through pageantry, young women are able to reap untold benefits and learn invaluable life skills. The Miss MayFest pageant is an esteemed event here in the Northeast. As a matter of fact, a lot of our past contestants and winners have went on to advance themselves in other national pageants, and I'm going to list a few of them. We have the first runner-up of the 2007 Miss MayFest, Samantha Yankee, emerging the winner of the Miss Wobduet pageant in 2009. The first runner-up of the Miss MayFest pageant in 2014, Miss Desra Coffey, also took part in the 2014 Miss Wobduet pageant and emerged second runner-up. The second runner-up for the 2013 Miss MayFest pageant, Torrance Dorset, also participated in the 2014 National Miss Dominica pageant. Not forgetting to mention the reigning Miss MayFest of 2017, Nisha Prosper of Cochrane, who now holds the title of Dominica's Carnival Mother's Queen 2022. So this is indeed a prestigious show, one that you all should be happy to be a part of. I'm going to invite one of our committee members to share an overview of the Miss MayFest pageant right now, Ms. Torrance Dorset. Please put your hands together for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very elated to see everyone here today. Let's put our hands together for the beautiful ladies. This year we have a total of 5 contestants competing for the Miss MayFest title, and they are as follows. Contestant number 1 of Margaret, Miss Marida Coffey. She's sponsored by the Margaret Activities Group. Contestant number 2 of Wesley, Miss Kayla Telma. Contestant number 3 of Castle Bruce, Miss Rhea Mascot. Contestant number 4 of Atkinson, Miss Dana Brano, and she's sponsored by M. Elijah. Contestant number 5 of Layu, Miss Brian Edwards. The show will consist of 5 judge rounds, including spectacular wear, talent, and of course, swimwear. I know you all are looking forward to that. Evening wear, and question and answer round. Supporters can also expect to be entertained by various local artists and groups such as King Trilogy, Dice, Black Diamond, Tremor, Afro Royal Flag Wavers, Will Strapper Students Dance Group, and much more. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the various sponsors for coming on board and assisting these young ladies. Without your help, the staging of the show would be a very difficult task. We would also like to encourage other potential sponsors to come on board to further assist our contestants who have not received assistance. It is not too late. The Miss MayFest Queen Show is scheduled for the 29th of April 2023 at the Margaret Fisheries Complex at 8 p.m. The cost to enter is only $30. You all can do that. It's just $30. It's just $30. So we want to encourage everyone to come out and support these ladies. This show promises to be a very spectacular and entertaining one. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Ms. Torrance Dorset. Okay, at this time, I know you've seen them, they look beautiful. We're going to allow the contestants right now to come forward and share a little bit about themselves to you all today. And we're going to begin with contestant number 1, Miss Marida Coffey, representing the community of Marigot. Please put your hands together for her.
to my fellow Dominicans and to those who are watching. Charismatic, ambitious, and persistent and determined are a few words to describe myself. Standing before you, I am 19-year-old Merida Valentine Shadell Coffey, hailing from the vibrant and scenic, beautiful village of Marriott. I currently attend the Dominica State College, where I am majoring in hospitality science. In my spare time, I enjoy arts, singing, acting, and cooking, which will lead to my long-term goal of becoming a chef and owning one of Dominica's finest dining establishments. Like the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr. once said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. Being the only child growing up in a single-parent household has brought me to a sense of independence and responsibility, believing in the importance of feeling confident in one's skin. Therefore, I would like to focus on my platform, Overcoming Adversities. I would like to thank my gracious sponsors, Venus Snacket, New Flow Boutique, Wigs by Narshibu, Mr. Bobby Matthew, Mrs. Corinne Reiner, Slain by Tiny, The Godly Glow, and Enjoying for all their support and encouragement. I urge you to come out in large numbers at 8 p.m. on April 29th at the Marriott Fisheries Complex as I vie for the crown in this MayFest pageant. I bring you a night filled with enthusiasm, positivity that you won't regret.
All right, and that was contestant number 1, representing the community of Marriott, Miss Merida Coffey. Put your hands together for her again. So we are beginning with Marriott. And where else? If you're going to Marriott, where would you meet after Marriott? Wesley! Wesley Master. Let's welcome Miss Taylor Tellenbach, contestant number 2.
Good afternoon, Dominica. Charming, talented, intelligent, kind, hardworking, and responsible enthusiast. I am 22-year-old Miss Kayla Taylor from the vibrant village of Weston. Over the years, violence against women has and continues to increase. Hence, my platform focuses on domestic violence against women. It is a firm belief that I must advocate on behalf of my fellow sisters. I am your women. It is a firm belief that I must advocate on behalf of my fellow sisters and shine the light on this problem as we need to get solutions to it. I am looking forward to seeing you on April 29th at the Marriott Fisheries Complex. Turn out in large numbers.
Put your hands together again for Miss Kayla Tellenbach, contestant number 2 of Wesley. All right, so we began in Marriott. We went to Wesley. Well, we cannot go further. We have to go back. So we're heading to the east right now, and I want to welcome contestant number 3, coming all the way from Casa Bruce, Miss Ria Massacre.
Organizers, sponsors, the media, well-wishers, supporters, fellow contestants, a pleasant good afternoon to you. It is indeed a pleasure to be here. Standing before you is petite, yet brave,
vibrant, motivated rear mascot. I am 21-year-old representing the magnificent village of Casablanca. Pursuing an associate degree in office administration at the Dominica State College, I aspire to become a human resource manager. Some of my pastimes include enjoying the beautiful untouched nature that our island has to offer. Also, I enjoy learning new skills. I believe new skills as a young adult will help you become flexible and keep you open for opportunities in life. I am always open to new challenges in this ever-changing world we live in which I decided to participate in this year's Miss MayFest 2023. My platform being social problems associated with depression in children and adolescents. Coming from a 3-year hiatus, I believe that this show will be one you don't want to miss. Gracing the stage with spectacular creation, performing talent, swimwear, evening wear, and question and answer. Therefore, I urge each and every one to come support my 4 other beautiful sisters and I at the Margaret Fisheries Complex, 8 p.m. as we vie for the title of Miss MayFest 2023. Gracing the stage with elegance, vibrance, and pure talent. Have you ever heard of the story of David and Goliath? Well, come on down as the story unfolds. See you on April 29th, I think.
Put your hands together again for Miss Rhea, mascot of Casa Bruce. So we're in the east, but we have to go back a bit just before we get to Casa Bruce. Yeah, I know, we're going all over, but that's what we do. So right now I want to welcome contestant number 4, representing Atkinson, Miss Dana Grano. Please put your hands together.
From the picturesque, most scenic community of Atkinson, I am 20-year-old Dana Grano, an entrepreneur scholar passionate about community development. I am your contestant number 4 in the Miss MayFest Pageant 2023. As a youth advocate with a special focus on children whose parents are victims of intimate partner violence, it is my hope to educate society further on this critical issue. Intimate partner violence can have adverse effects on those most times indirectly affected, the children of these victims, who can be classified as victims themselves. Under the patronage of my kind sponsors, Emalaja, One App, Many Conveniences, I promise to bring forth a performance unmatched. I implore you to join me, along with my fellow competitors, on the night of April 29th, as I show support to our children affected by this pandemic. See you at the Margaret Fisheries Complex at 8 p.m. sharp. Thank you.
Please put your hands together again for contestant number 4, Miss Dana Grano, representing Atkinson. Alright, so we're leaving Atkinson and we're going somewhere pretty far, pretty far, but still very close. Yes, still very close to home. I would like to invite contestant number 5, representing the community of Layu, Miss Brian Edwards. Please put your hands together for her.
Phenomenal woman, that's what I am. 20-year-old Brianna Kayla Edwards. From the unique fishing community of Lyme, a proud participant in this year's MayFest competition. In 2020, I graduated from the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School and is presently enrolled in the Dominica State College, where I am currently pursuing my future goal in becoming a nurse. My hope is to help frame and create a more healthy and caring society. I strive for excellence, and it was no surprise that I was crowned Calypso Monarch and captured the title of Miss Creole in 2019. My interest peaked even higher when I was selected to represent my school in women's football. I am actively involved in my community as a member of the Dominica Red Cross Society and other community groups. Class grammar and intelligence intrigues me. Participating in this show will heighten my love for pageantry, and I hope it will inspire other women. Get involved and explore talents. On April 29th, I invite you to come and support me and my fellow sisters on this night.
Put your hands together again for contestant number 5, representing the community of Lyle, Miss Brianna Edwards. Okay, so you've heard from our lovely ladies, and I can tell you, they're definitely going to put on a show. So that's something that you certainly cannot miss. April 29th, 8 p.m. sharp. The place to be is at the Marigot Fisheries Complex. At this time, I want to present these ladies with a small token of appreciation because we are thankful to have you all on board with us this year. Without you, there is no show. So we are grateful to have you with us. And I want to invite the president of the Marigot Development Corporation to assist us at this time, Mr. Michael Pascal. Ms. Dorset, God bless you. I just want to mention a few of our sponsors that have made the Miss MayFest show possible, including the Margaret Development Corporation, Afuawi Big Shop, Decor Sophistique, Kathy Ramcharan, Venus Snackit, Just Nice Services, Aura Matthew, Kwan's Production, C&D Restaurant and Bar, Mr. and Mrs. Roland Matthew, The Nike Plug, Ulala Jewelry, Privo Export, Fresh Market Pharmacy, M. Lajal, Expressions International, New Flow Boutique, Wigs by Nashi Boo, Bobby Matthew, Corinne Rina, Ron Black, GP, Slain by Tiny, Moxie's Perfect Gift, Gabby's Nails, Bernice Winston, Bonafide Songs, and Flow. We thank you all for coming on board with us for the Miss MayFest pageant. Without you, the staging of this show would not be possible. Thank you once again. At this time, I would like to invite the parliamentary representative for the Marigot constituency, Honorable Anthony Samora Charles, to give us some closing remarks. Mr. Charles.
Good evening, everyone. Viewers via email, memo. President Michael Pascal, M. Laja, representative, chaperones, welcome. MayFest was, still is, one of the first activity organization I actually held on the ground, physically, mentally, sleepless nights. From 2007, Mr. Pascal would call on me, whether it's at the door, cashing, transporting, everything. And we're going to focus on these 5 lovely young ladies. It have a wealth of experience when it comes to pageantry. You have Dorset and Dorset. You have Tiny. You have Delma. You have Mrs. Charles in the back. The wealth of experience is not only by mouth. They have represented to the highest level. National Queen Show, National Queen Show. You have Princess Show, back-to-back winners. Down to Miss Dorset and Dorset again. So, 5 lovely young ladies. You can get vexed, but you have to take their advice. Their advice comes from experience, and they have proven that it worked. So please, although the chaperones might go against, but the wealth of experience, Tiny, you can follow it because they have proven. You don't have no shame about it, but you can follow their wealth of experience. Also, MayFest is a stepping stone. When it comes to pageantry, you all need to take this serious. It's not only for pageantry, it can take you far. Trust me, it can take you far. Because in life, preparing stuff which wasn't my best, I like to speak from the heart. But due to this new position the Marigot people are giving me, I have to always have notes, and you have to plan. You can also speak from there, but you have to also write them. Because I don't want to say Brianna is Brianna, I don't want to say Rihanna is Rihanna. So you have to always plan. And this pageant helps you to plan in life and to be prepared. So your speeches, your feels, it will help you and go a long way. So you have, when she says she's from Layo, I never know her from Layo. Brian Edwards, I know your uncle, your daddy from Marigot. But anyway, you're from Layo. It's a great pleasure that you come on board to represent Layo and aid in the pageantry in MayFest. But after this, I don't want you to stop here. Take it further, you don't have to panic about anywhere else. You have Miss Grano. Miss Grano would not know me, but I know her relatives, because I'm a little bit older. But you have your background from the indigenous community. You can push your Kalinago through the pageantry. So don't be shy to expose your indigenous. If you have to put on your baron or akutwe dress and do what you have to do. But represent your village to the best of your ability. I know Delma is present representing Tony, but I know she is following Cassie Bruce, Miss Massicot, Ria. I know she comes to represent because she's teaching in Cassie Bruce. She has to show her present. So, you said you are tiny, but I don't know if it's the wrong word. You're not tiny. You may be shorter than the rest, but you're not tiny. But I know you mean that maybe they're a bit higher than you. You might be shy because they're taller than you. No. Short people are very aggressive. I beg to differ from that. I know you all, you're going to get your best foot forward to represent Sibi, Cassie Bruce. Nisha was one of our contestants in MayFest. She went on a winning model speech show. So you can pattern from her. You don't stop here. Then you go to Wesley. It's Telemark. Telemark, you have to, as our neighboring village, you want your best foot forward. Don't make the short one intimidate you. Not intimidate you. Intimidate you. Because she's short and she's a little more aggressive. And you have Margaret on this side here. You know she bold, but don't make her intimidate you. Tell him I'm brave people. I know that. So put your best foot forward and the best foot forward and speak from your heart. Represent Wesley and you'll be okay. Well, Marina Coffee is like my daughter. And Miss Coffee is brave. I call her boxer. Because her grandfather is boxer, that's his name. So when I say I call her boxer. And I know she's going to represent because she comes from a brave family. And she's not afraid of anything and no one. So I know she will put her best foot forward. You can make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Malpale, even me, I don't make a mistake. Malpale, that's nothing. You are not professional. None of you are professional. You can bite up your tongue. That's okay. You are learning. So that's, you take it further. You make one mistake, you learn from that. You don't make a next mistake. That you will learn. So do your best. Put your best foot forward. Represent Marigot, represent MayFest, and represent each and one of your village and community where you came from. So MayFest, take MayFest as a stepping stone and listen to your chaperones. Don't get too big. They know better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles. Okay. We are coming to the end of our program today, and before we close off, I want to recognize the various members on the Miss MayFest committee, those who are present today and those who are listening right now overseas. I want to recognize Miss Torrance Dorset. She's right here in the crowd. Miss Delma, everybody should know Miss Delma. Miss Delma, you're not standing up? Ms. Delma has been in MayFest since it began as well, and she hasn't stopped in the area of pageantry. Never stopped. You cannot stop reggae music. That's what they say, right? You can't stop it. And we also have Miss Ashanti Eileen over here on board with us. Miss Nanya Charles in the back. Miss Nanya, her daughter took part in the National Carnival Princess Show and got the award for Miss Intelligence and Best in Party Dress. Okay, so she knows about these things. And listening right now overseas is Miss Vina Prevost. There's not a MayFest feature without Miss Vina Prevost. Impossible. Okay, so shout out to you, Miss Vina. We're missing you over here. Hurry up, come back. We need you on board with us, okay? And myself, Miss Patrice Dorset, we make up the Miss MayFest committee this year. Miss MayFest committee, yes, this year. Right now, I want to invite Miss Nanya Charles to give the vote of thanks. Please put your hands together for Miss Nanya.
Charles, Parliamentary Representative of the Margaret constituency, Mr. Michael Pascal, President of MDC, Ms. Samuel of MLASHA, contestants of Miss MayFest 2023, chaperones, and everybody else present here today. Good afternoon. Let me first offer words of thanks to God Almighty for blessing us with good health and pleasant weather to attend this Miss MayFest launching ceremony. Special thanks to Honorable Charles for your words of encouragement. Thanks to Mr. Pascal for assisting with the entire planning and organization of the show. Special thanks to your 5 beauties for participating in this year's show, because without you, there will be no Miss MayFest 2023. So thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks to all our sponsors who have embraced the opportunity to sponsor our lovely contestants or the show itself. And to all our sponsors who are planning to sponsor, we also offer words of thanks to you. Thanks to Emo News for carrying this launching ceremony live, and thanks to all our chaperones for assisting our girls to be prepared for the show. Once again, thanks to everyone.
Thank you once again to everyone present. We appreciate you all turning out, and we look forward to seeing you all with your friends, your families, on the night of April 29th, 2023 at the Marigot Fisheries Complex to support these lovely ladies as they vie for the prestigious title of Miss MayFest 2023. Thank you and have a good afternoon.